All right, so we live.
Hey, that's it right there.
Uh, the the three charts that we took trades on this week. So we took a trade on CAD JPY. We took a trade. Oh, I took three trades this week. CAD JPY, Euro USD, and GBP CAD.
I think we took, if I'm not mistaken, I believe we took the same trades. Yeah.
You didn't take GBP CAD. You was slumped. Remember?
Yeah, that's the one you got. You got, yeah.
I got Diddy.
Yeah, that was bad. Yeah, I think mine was CAD JPY. We did pretty good on that one. And then after that trade, we just went downhill from there.
The profits that we made on CAD GPY, I don't know about you, but I lost it on Euro USD. Went
Nah, it's funny because I pretty much broke even with because CAD JPY, I literally made 12.97, bro, and then with Euro USD, I lost 12.95. So I made like 2 cents, bro.
53 cents. Yeah, so I think moving forward, at least until I get funded, I'm gonna probably only
Yeah,
risk 1% of the account, which, you know,
no, for sure.
just trying to get that discipline in. But all right, so it's up to you how long you want to make the intro. But just before we start, just kind of like what got you into trading and
Nah, for sure.
a little bit about yourself, so the people in the group when they come back, they already see like a familiar face. They know that okay, this is Brando Bando Bugatti B.
We gotta be in the future for real though. Nah, for those who don't know me, though, my name is Brandon. What got me into trading? It's funny because, like I told you before, back in like 2020, somebody was trying to get me into Forex, and I was mad skeptical about it only because when they were on the phone with me, it was like me and my guy, and then his mentor type of thing for me. And the first thing he was like, "Yo, bro, I got a course, man. You can buy it right now, and I get you right." I'm like, "Huh? Course? All right, that doesn't sound so bad. You feel me?" So I'm looking into it, and then he didn't tell me that it was gonna be like 500 a month. He just told me like, "Yeah, bro, just sign up." It was like 200, like 500 for the first month. I said, "You're good." And then when I was actually signing up, bro, that's just every recurring, like every month 500. Like, nah, I'm good. So
So,
from there, it just kind of like, kind of like steered me away. You know what I'm saying? I was like mad nervous about it. Like, nah, let me not do it. But damn, we started talking about it. You brought me to Alex G. Started watching his videos and how he does it. And it's like, damn, bro, if he could do it, why can't we? You know what I mean? So it's like I started getting into it, and then yeah, man, I started taking it serious. Doing the paper trading. And then I think like 2 weeks ago, like, nah, you know what? For me to actually take it serious, let me open up my own account and all that. So just a couple hundred in there, and then yeah, man, that's it. We just keep going.
bro said 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, bro became a profitable trader. Yeah.
That's it right there.
Nah, it's pretty cool though, because if I don't get the chance to do it, Brandon won't get the chance to do it. And if he doesn't, and vice versa, but we'll just look at the markets and be like, yo, these are the charts for the week. We'll share it in the
Yeah.
chat. But, let me share my screen so you can see what we're talking about.
Hmm. Let's get it.
Break down CAD JPY first.
No, for sure. Oh, it's pretty cool actually. Let me my camera.
CAD
There we
JPY.
go.
I took two. So I took a double entry and then I got all these extra lines. I might have to delete them for now. And
Yeah, crazy.
I was plotting out what I think it's gonna do, but let's just keep it right here.
Real quick though, I like so that video you sent me like I think it was like a day ago about how he breaks down the area of interest and all that. Do now understand why his charts look like that with all the the boxes that he be put in. So that makes more sense now.
Yeah, because I think if you look at it on a bigger time frame, like it looks like that.
Yeah.
There was another area interest. I think it was a little bit higher, but I ended up taking it out
Yeah.
because the way he explained it, like if it already broke through it, it's not valid. So we just
Yeah.
waiting on this little retest right here around psychological level so then go up again.
That's on the that's on the daily, right? Yeah. Okay. No, that's cool.
Be honest, bro, since this is our first, let me see. I'm gonna replay it. Let's see how that looks like that. So I think when we took the
Oh,
trip,
that's fire.
it was looking like this.
Yeah.
That makes sense?
Yeah. This
And
is KGPY, right? Yeah. Okay.
got in around 106. 365. 106, 36. Oh, we got a little late entry, didn't we?
I'm gonna check mine actually right now, just to see.
Is it playing?
It's so much different on a PC, bro. Yeah, we got in at about.
Oh, snap. That was the
So
move.
you see, yeah, you see that big candle. Yeah, you see that big candle. See, we got in at around like over around there.
Yeah, I think around like 9 p.m. is.
Yeah, no, that's funny as heck.
I actually want to get a foundation because I'm a little bit unorganized right now, but kind of what we're going over every Saturday or Sunday, depending on how we do the video, like what we break down. So I guess
Yeah,
what we saw around 9, we was both at work, which was the cool part about it, but then we was just
yeah.
waiting for a little retest. Let me go on a smaller time frame, see how.
That's what it did. Because on the 4 hour for me, if you look at the 4 hour, it kind of has that like almost like an inverted head or like a triple top, if I'm not mistaken. Uh, and we were pretty much waiting for that retest at that. I think you have it too, that same area of interest I have, I believe. It did the retest, and then we had that bullish engulfing at about what time is that? That is 9 o'clock. So that's when we actually pretty much almost entered the trade at 9.
Funny because Alex says he waits for the retest like a full body, kind of like this right here,
Yeah,
but down here.
I think we
But we seen it on a way
around that.
smaller time frame, like the 30 minute, like
Yeah,
that looked way cleaner. So when we seen this,
yeah,
yeah, it's that time. So for those that are
nah, for
still
sure.
in the journey of learning, this is a little bit, further out before you start reading price and before you start reading candlesticks and stuff. But if you're looking to enter on a buy position, you're gonna look for this entry signal right there, which is called a bullish engulfing, which pretty much means that this blue candle right here ate the last one, two, almost three candles. So that was our kind of like confirmation visually to be like, all right, this is gonna retest here and then go up. And then this green box, we're on a 30 minute right now, so that's why it's a whole bunch of small candles. But the green box was kind of like where we
Yeah.
projected it to go to, which funny enough, bro, to the T, like beautiful,
Hmm.
bro.
Yeah, it was beautiful. That was a beautiful trade.
Yeah,
It's funny because I think one of the other pairs that we took, like our first pair, I believe was I don't remember. Let me check. But that one was to the T as well.
one of the
Let me
first.
see if I can find it. Yeah, USD JPY. Though we remember we did like a, if I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken,
I
that was like a
remember.
almost a two entry.
I
Yeah,
remember
that one was a good one as well.
I made. I was up before I went to sleep, like 28 bucks, and I went to sleep, and it took me out at $18 in profit. I'm like, oh man.
Yeah. Hey, it's just a W regardless.
But not.
But
Uh,
so
what else can we say on this before we move forward?
yeah.
We saw the entry signal.
Um, yeah. I mean, kind of like on a learning note, moving forward for sure, just making sure we understand our confirmations to be able to actually get into a trade and the time frames that we're going to get into it. Because recently, we've been trying to get into trades way before the session even hits. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, as you can see, it did go in our favor though, which is good. We got in pretty early. We made some good profits and it hit our, you know, really well. But what else? Hold
Like
on.
if we would have, if we wouldn't have got in here, we would have got in right here, but it wouldn't have been at like a solid area of interest, like one of these blue boxes.
Yeah,
Seen us right here, and we would have
no,
been
for sure.
like our stop loss a little bit, maybe like that, a little bit tighter, bro. That would have been a 1 to 5. That's nuts.
That would be crazy. That would have been nice.
But yeah, I think what you just said too, like so London session for us on the East Coast starts around like I believe it's 4 a.m. Just look it up just to be accurate. But we've been
I'm gonna
getting
write that down.
these trades as
Oh, for sure.
early as London session.
I'm almost say like 12 to 1, no? I think as early as 12 to 1, if I'm not mistaken. I might be wrong though.
3 a.m. So it says 3 a.m. London session like officially starts. But we've been taking these trades at work since we work overnight around like we see the move.
Yeah,
It's funny because it's literally the movement's been happening fast on Sundays at like as
yeah,
early as 9 p.m., 10 p.m. So it's not that it's bad for us to take a trade, but within that time frame before London session starts and London session starting, anything could happen.
yeah.
And then
Nah, for sure.
it's supposed to take us either straight into profit or straight into stop loss, whichever way it wants to go.
Yeah.
This one was a solid
Nah,
trade.
yeah,
Um, I'm looking at it later on for maybe for today, whenever the market opens back up, go back on a bigger time frame. Obviously, we're not gonna buy at an area before it starts pulling back. So we're at a higher high. We're at the highest point. I feel like we could come back to either this area right here or any of these. This is the lower low right here. I mean the higher low.
yeah,
Yeah, this point right here. So we could break past this and be okay. We could break past this and be okay. I feel like this would be the last point before it shoots back up. But I'm thinking since it's around psychological level right here, 107,000, this will be it. And then we
yeah.
could buy right here. So I put an alarm right there too. Just
That's
came.
fire.
But yeah, this was a solid
No, I like
trade
that.
from last week, and I think that we could continue buying into it for this week. So we'll see. And the next trade
Definitely.
that we both took is Euro USD. So I'm not gonna lie, man, that one kicked my ass, bro. Because it was an impulsive decision on mine, because it wasn't
Yeah.
one of the pairs that I wanted to take, but
Nah, for sure.
based off pure
I feel
excitement,
like for
fuck it.
that one, yeah. Nah, to kind of like start off on this one. So Euro USD, with this trade in particular, I feel that let me open mine up too as well so I can see. So with this trade, it pretty much did what we wanted it to do. The only issue was that we got in a little bit too early. So on mine, if you look on my I mean, I don't know if I can share it, but I just say it to you right now. So on mine's, we pretty much got wick. What happened?
I think you could. If I
Let me see
stop
actually.
sharing, you might be able to start sharing. Let me see. Stop sharing.
Let me see. So how do I share? Let me see.
Uh,
Oh, click the share button.
let you?
Oh, I gotta send a
Yep.
request.
There you go. Cool.
Got it? All right, bet. For sure. I'm gonna show you this screen. Which one is it? We have. Oh, that's cool. All right, there you go. Let me know if you can see it.
Yeah. Yep. That looks a lot
All right.
better.
So my chart. Yeah. So my charts don't look like yours though. I'm still getting better at charting. But so with this one in particular, as you can see, pretty much we literally got waked out. I think I did move this a little bit up before after the trade finished, but what happened was that it was pretty much a good trade. Like we got into it. I think we got into it, like you said before, too slightly like a little too early. But as you can see, it pretty much had, almost that. But the thing is too that let me see. I believe what time frame was it? Let me see. Yeah, I got in at about right here. No, 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 I lied. Where did I get it?
Better trader, it shows you exactly what price you entered at. But
Okay, I think I got in around this area.
yeah, it teased us because it
But let me see my meta
moved
chart.
in that direction. And I'm not gonna lie, the move happened so fast. Like I'm literally watching this thing, and it went like at one point it just
Yeah.
go negatives, and then it shot me out. I'm like, wow, that's insanity.
We got it at 1.1. Oh yeah, so we pretty much got in around this area, yeah. No, yeah, it's crazy because as you can see, like it had that. I mean, it's not really, that's not an evening star, but it is a bearish engulfing. But it was looking pretty good, and then unfortunately, I think like you said, we got a little too early. And then if we would have got in like a little, probably like up here, would have been a better idea. Because as you could see, it started creating way more of those bear sticks, and then it just kept going all the way down. But I
Jump.
mean, at least in this trade, I learned for sure, like kind of like open my what happened?
Not my bad. I didn't mean to cut you off. What you say?
No, 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 you're good. I feel like in this trade, it definitely helped me learn that to definitely not kind of like. I mean, this one was almost like an emotion trade. I'm like, oh, yo, he's like Alex is gonna take the same trade. I'm gonna try to get in it too, but I got in a little too early. You know what I mean? And unfortunately, we got worked out. But it's funny because the same trade Alex did take with David, and they finished the challenge with it, which is fire. So they made, I think on this trade they made almost what, like 60, 70K just to finish the challenge, which is insane.
Yeah, bro. If you go
Yeah, bro.
to your right with your mouse, like go a little bit more. See, nah, all right, bet, boom.
Um,
You see the bearish
yeah, what's up?
engulfing that's right at the area of interest? Yeah, yeah, the next one over. That one. I think that's where they got in. So
Yeah,
my chart, to be honest, doesn't look, this looks good. Even my risk reward tool is all types of crazy. Cause again, like I said, like this is a lesson on my end where obviously if I want to
yeah.
take a trade, like I don't mind taking a trade because of your eye, because you know what you're looking for. But I didn't even have my chart like properly set up, so it was just pure emotion for me. But if I would have seen that one
No, for
right there,
sure.
like if we would have waited and seen that one right there, that
That
would
would have been a nice entry right there. That would
yeah,
have been a
that
nice
was the
entry.
move right there. It's like
Yeah.
when we entered that, it wasn't even the bearish engulfing wasn't even like solid at the area of interest.
Yeah, it really wasn't. Yeah.
And if you check
Yeah.
over the time, what
But
time
anyway, we
was it?
learning. Which one? This one over here?
Yeah, when we entered that, what time was that? If you see at the bottom.
We entered at about like 12:31.
Uh, I mean,
Yeah.
you wasn't wrong about the trade. We just got in a little bit too early because it still went in
No,
the
for sure.
direction we predicted. And I think it was also a counter trend trade, right?
It was, yeah, high risk trade.
Yeah, bro. It was counter.
Yeah. Hey, we learning though. It's fire. Like, I love it though because these type of trades. I mean, like I said before, I remember the first week there was a counter trade you wanted to take. It actually did pretty good though as well, but we didn't take it. But I was too skeptical about it because I was still learning. But I feel like kind of like what Alex says as well is just making sure you're breaking down your markets to the T to the point where it's like, all right, you know exactly what it's gonna do in a way. You know what I'm saying? Like all your confirmations and all that. Um, but yeah, no, I feel like moving forward for sure, I definitely got to be kind of like what you're doing too in that video, breaking down every single time frame to the T to be able to actually predict where you think it's gonna go,
Yeah. I mean, it's one thing to predict where it's gonna go, and it's another thing for the market to do what it wants to do.
what it's gonna do.
But
Yeah,
yeah, I think the biggest lessons for this week, bro, is just really just patience. I want to see, and then also for me, bro, I just be doing crazy. Like I'll do 2% on one trade and then 5% on other trades. If I just started treating every
yeah,
trade the same, I'd be either consistent with my wins and losses, not like, you know what I'm saying? If I go right now to my P&L, it should look insane. But that's because
no, for sure.
I'm not being consistent as I
Nah, I feel you. It's funny. It's funny too because when we enter a trade twice, it's like we don't realize. Well, at least the first time, I think what was it we did? I forgot which one we entered twice in, but it's like a percentage on top of the percentage. So it's like you enter with a 2%. If you enter that trade twice with a 2%, it's gonna be 4%. So now you're risking four for the trade. It's like you're already almost kind of like,
I think if we do that though, it's not bad because the way that my brain sees it right now, obviously in the future my perspective might change. But like, all right, so let's
yeah,
say we get our entry signal, whether it's bullish or bearish, whatever. And then at some point it rejects us a little bit before it's shooting up again. When we catch that second shoot up, I feel like it
yeah,
makes sense to put another entry in because now we're confirming that we're moving.
no, for sure.
But
Yeah,
yeah, I'm gonna show the last one real quick. We got a little bit of time. This one was
yeah,
pure,
bro.
pure emotion. I lost 32 bucks on Euro USD, and I was like, yo,
Um,
what? GBP cat. I said, you know what, bro? Nah, we gonna catch this one right here. And I'm gonna put it to the
yeah,
top. frame two, so you can see exactly what I was seeing. I think it's this right here, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. Let me go down to a smaller time frame. What the heck was I
On
seeing?
your
If
on
you
your
make it straight, ain't no way. Did I delete the box?
it's funny because I remember when you I think you did tell me you deleted a box or two. I don't know which one it was. It might be on this guy right here.
So it was this right here. This is what it was. It was in this time frame. So I was looking at it, and so obviously I wanted it to go up. I thought it was gonna go up. So I seen this perfectly at the area of
Yeah.
interest. I see the bullish engulfing, and I'm like, all right. And then for a little bit, we was up. So I'm like, okay, cool, we good.
Yeah.
So I entered it. It wasn't. It had to be more on this side because it was
Yeah.
late. It was like 2 in the morning.
A little bit of something.
No, I let you do it already because he was taking too long to do
Yeah.
it.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that.
You can try again when we come back.
I got you. My fault, bro.
Now you good. So it was 2 in the morning, and so I entered based off this right here. I'm like, okay, we're going
That guy
up,
right there.
so we're good. That was my confirmation, and I kid you not, bro. Within 30 minutes, look, it's still 2 in the morning. Within 30 minutes, see on a 30.
Yo, that's very
Within 30 minutes, it said, June. I'm like, no way.
yeah,
I'm
just
in my car.
automatic
I didn't
stop.
even get in the crib yet. I just sat in my car watching it. I'm like,
Yo.
okay.
Yeah, man. I
Yeah.
feel like for that trade, I feel like definitely in that trade, I personally would have waited for like one more confirmation for sure, and at least another bullish engulfing. But at the end of the day, it's kind of like you said, it was like most like emotions, because you just lost to your USD and like, you know what, man, I can't go outside like that, and then you just boom, hop into another one, and then you go even more in the gut, and it's like, man, forget about it, man.
Yeah, it'll mess with your emotions. I think I disciplined myself that week. Stop listening to music. I cut a couple things off for that week. So now going into
No,
this
I
trading
did.
week, I'm for sure sticking to the same risk percentage. It's gonna be 1% up until I get the funded account, the 1%. And then I'm gonna try to also stick to 2 trades a week. If I potentially see a third trade that's like a high probability setup, meaning that it has
Yeah,
more
solid.
probability of winning than losing, then I might take it just because I'm not on the funded account yet. But now that I
Mm.
can get consistent with the rules, because if not, I'm just gonna wipe myself out. And it's that shit'll play with your mind for real. How'd you feel when we
Oh,
lost
100%.
your
Yeah,
USD?
man. What was that last part you cut off?
I said, how'd you feel when we lost Euro USD?
Man, well, I was mad. Well, it's funny because I went to sleep. It was looking nice, right? And I went to sleep. I was like, all right, you know what? Set and forget, you know what I'm saying? So then we ended up waking up at 7. I look at my phone. I see MetaTrader. Trader's not there no more. And I'm like, oh, nah, I hit my stop loss. I went straight to sleep again. I was mad. I woke up mad as hell, but nah, like I mean, it's funny because like I said, I think to add on to that trade, actually, I didn't mention it. I feel like I set my stop. I mean, I feel like we could have potentially like had that trade if the stop loss was a little bit higher. Because you did mention too that the stop loss was way too tight, and that's what caused us to get like taken out. So we had it just slightly higher than what we originally put it. It would have definitely been fine. But at least now I know for sure to make sure I really place my risk reward tool where it needs to be. So, but yeah, I mean, we live and we learn. That's the whole point of the game. You know what I mean? So we learn it.
Let me show you. Like you pulled up Euro USD on yours and it looked clean, bro. Look at how I took this trade. This is crazy. This is not good at all. I wasn't even nowhere near my area interest. Now, I
Yeah.
think if I would have brought this down, like if I would have actually took some time and was like, hold on, before I enter this trade, let me see something real quick. Brought this down and then like put my stop loss maybe at this. Like I would have logically put it right here, the last highs.
Yeah.
And look, we got wicked out right here. So it's a 1-to-1 right now. So it
Yeah.
would have made sense. So let's see if this was the point where I thought it was going to come down to. I think that's 1 to 2.
Yeah.
Area of interest to area of interest. Let's just say that's it right there.
Yeah.
we it would have been good, but it was just purely
That
emotion.
would have been nice for sure. It was, yeah, it was emotions and that stop loss, but
We live and we learn, like you said, though. So we're only just gonna continue getting
no, 100%.
better. I don't think within this Zoom we'll have time to see. Look, it says running out of time. We'll have time to break down some more.
No, that's cool. Yeah,
But if
yeah.
for sure before we get to work today, I'm going to break down like 3 or 4 more markets and then put them in a group chat and then just see how this week treats us.
Sounds good. No, definitely. And if anything, when I get back, I gotta go help my girl with something after this. When I get back, if you want, we could probably hop on Discord and go through a couple of the trades if you like. Um, yeah, I got the iPad to charge. But yeah, no. Hopefully we have some pretty good opportunities for the week. Like I said, we're just gonna break down all the charts that we see our potential opportunities and just get through it. It's funny because I feel like when I got into I believe we got into the trades like right in the beginning of the week. I think it was like Sunday, Monday, almost Tuesday. And from Tuesday to now, it's like, bro, I feel like it's been way too long, like getting into something. You know what I mean? 'Cause I haven't been looking at the charts. Like after we took that loss, I stopped looking at the charts for like 3 days. Yeah, it's funny, bro.
Boy, I'm
Yeah.
itching to get back in the market. It's a great feeling. Like obviously there's
Hmm.
loss incorporated into this game, into this journey, but it's cool because as
Yeah.
long as you have risk management, like you're not gambling, whether you have a mindset of like, okay, I know I could potentially lose, so I'm gonna limit my losses. As long as you do that properly, like, bro, and you have so risk management and a proper
Definitely
risk
good.
reward, so your wins outweigh your losses. There's no way you could lose. We
Yep.
have we have a solid coach. We got a solid environment that we're trying to create and show people. So now we're gonna get it, bro. And I think this week we should win both trades. But we'll take some time to analyze the market.
No, definitely.
And if there's no trades presenting themselves, then shoot, no trades for the week.
That's it. No trade. Yeah. That's it. It happens.
It is what it is. But yeah, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the recording right here.